Here's a little tip.
From our garden to yours. The cool season is one of my favorite times of the year, mainly because there are so many vegetables to grow. How about a nice cabbage? Wouldn't that be neat? Well, our good friend Ed Thralls joins us. He's our residential horticultural agent in charge of the Master Gardener program. He washes dishes and does other things too, right?
You bet.
There you go. He's going to tell us all about the cool season vegetables. And I guess we need to start, Ed, when does the season really begin?
In Central Florida, the season begins in October.
October, wow.
You might squeeze a little bit toward the end of September if you're in a hurry, but it's going to carry you through till spring when we can grow the warm season crops again in March.
Yeah, I normally say when you can feel that coolness in the air, but I'll be starting transplants earlier than that normally, so I'll have them ready to go. Okay, we got all different kind of things. I was tossing a cabbage around here, and we kidded, but I'm going to toss it to you. There you go. It's your turn.
Thank you. Well, now that we've got cabbage here, there's a lot of things we can grow in our fall season, and we got about 5 months for it to go. Things like root crops, beets, carrots.
Beets are not an easy crop for me to grow, but I do it every year. Is there some secrets to it?
I haven't found them yet. They're difficult for me to grow too, but I never give up. I always try and I get a few, and it's a double crop because I also get to eat the tops.
Yeah, as long as the bugs don't get them first. But anyway, I love beets and I always get a good crop, and there's different colored ones too. I like the orange ones. They're kind of
There's
neat.
also one that you cut in half and looks like a bullseye.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
We can also grow lettuces.
Lots of lettuce.
A lot of lettuce. Leafy vegetables, and one of the benefits, of course, growing leafy vegetables, we don't have to be in full sun like we do for our warm season crops. It'll take about 30%, 40% shade and still give us an adequate crop.
You know, I get a lot of people asking me that. What can I grow in the shade? And it takes a leafy crop to be able to do that.
It does, and it also takes a little bit of cool weather. But once you get them growing and get them established, you're going to have months and months of very fresh veggies right there on the bigger plate.
And there's dark types, there's crinkled leaf types, there's head types.
There's so many of them right now. Some of them I look at and I think they're dirty because they got little speckles on them. I'm trying to wash them off and never get them all off.
Yeah, be careful. Aphids like to get in there. Sometimes you'll see that.
You have to soak them real good to get some of the critters out of the middle, and don't hesitate to look down inside. You might be surprised what'll come crawling out.
We had a salad like that one time, and my daughter prepared it, and all of a sudden I see these little dark things moving around. We ate the salad. What do you
Potatoes. We can grow potatoes in the cool season, but not as early as some of these other crops. I usually wait till about January to put my potatoes in the ground.
Yeah, now, there's a question I often get. Where do you get the starts for the potatoes?
You can get starts from potatoes from some of your local garden centers. Here in Orange County, for instance, Palmer's Feed Store is one that carries them. And you're looking for what we call a seed potato, which really isn't a seed. It's part of a potato that has sprouts or about ready to sprout that they cut into small chunks where they have these things called eyes. You remove them, put them in the ground, and away they go.
Now somebody's going to be saying, I've got one sprouted from the store. Can they plant that one?
They absolutely can, but usually the ones you buy in the store have sprout inhibitors because some people don't like to see those sprouts.
They'll be a little dormant, yeah. Okay, we got a few other things. Oh, one of my favorite crops.
Oh, broccoli. These are flower buds. You didn't think you were eating flowers before, huh?
It's a good way to teach kids to eat vegetables because I tell them they're eating trees.
They are. They look like little bitty trees, and you can really have a good time if you got a Lego scenery. You can put these down and have your trees. But broccoli, cauliflower are good crops to grow. And don't forget the minor vegetables.
Yep, I was going to ask you about that
This is an oriental cabbage, bok choy, and it grows very well in the cool season crops. And if you have any other vegetables that are from our oriental communities, don't hesitate to ask them how they're growing them because they grow very, very well.
Stir fry.
Excellent stir fry.
Yeah. Now you brought some transplants here. I guess this is the way it all starts, all begins.
Well, this cabbage here, which is a green cabbage, here's our red cabbage. And yes, you start the transplants about 4 weeks before you're ready to put them out in the ground, and that's how you grow them as transplants.
Or you get them from your garden center.
Or buy them from the garden center. If you were a little bit late in the season, that's how you either get a head start on the season or how you catch up, and that's what transplants do for you.
Ed, thank you. I know you have a bunch of bulletins, and we'll just tell people they're available at the office there, some booklets and everything like that, and we appreciate you bringing all this by. Cool season, folks. It's a time to grow your vegetable garden. Let me tell you, whether you start to seed yourself or you get them from your garden center, it is a fun time, fewer pests, and you'll enjoy it.